now the point I want to make is that I had the pleasure to go to one of my monthly outsiders meetings at Bristol for the last Christmas lunch of this calendar year 2016. It's getting old, it's nearly dead. Hooray. 1 year less in this generation, I suppose. Anyway, I went up to this lunch and I spent the day with people and had a chat and said Merry Christmas and blah blah blah. Anyway, I met this nice man who is completely blind because he's suffering from glaucoma. And anyway, he smoked as well, so I had a partner in crime. Smoked cigarettes as well, so it was a nice socialism time. Anyway,
hang about, John.
Anyway,
are you going to offer a balanced view about cigarettes?
Anyway, it's
not just the social benefits, allegedly.
Right.
Say something else about cigarettes.
They're very bad. Anyway, I decided I discovered that he works. He's quite a well-off man. He works. He's a computer programmer for developing blind, specialist blind and visually impaired scripts. So basically, screen readers will be able to decode things that it couldn't decode before once it's being programmed in this language. And I was going outside with him for a fag. So I was talking to him about the fact that I have an iPhone. I said, "What phone do you have?" He said, I have an iPhone 6. Okay, I said, and I asked him, because as far as I'm aware, I believe that Android is further behind than Apple. I don't think that's necessarily true with the new information I've gathered from him. I believe that on the Samsung Galaxy for starters, you can indeed. There's the option of TalkBack that you can download for free on the Android Google Play. That's the Android App Store.
So what's it called? TalkBack.
TalkBack is the software for a blind person like Becky Goodman. That's an example.
Mm-hmm.
She would marginally be able to use the iPhone, not the iPhone, the Samsung Galaxy with that software. And there is also, because I know how unstable TalkBack is and still is, there is also something called something else, which is another screen reader, which is that one is what he uses, and it's much more stable. And I asked the question because I told him I was a radio presenter on Tuesday afternoons, and I asked the question. I said, "Why do you need two phones?" I said, "Why do you need two phones?" And he said, "One's for work and one's for personal use." I said, "Which one do you use for personal use?" He said, I use my iPhone for work, and I use my Samsung Galaxy for personal use." And I just found his conversation very, very interesting, because not that I ever wanted to be a computer programmer, not that I ever want to be one, but isn't it great when you can when you've got the keyboard at your fingertips, and you can literally program things to make it work with a specific piece of software. I think it's brilliant. So shout out! I want to give a shout out to Muzz. Hello, Muzz, if you're listening. I doubt you are, because obviously you're from Bristol, I'm from Exeter, and I did explain to you that you wouldn't be able to get the FM signal. But you could listen on www.phonic.fm if you are listening. Hello. That's what I wanted to mention. So I'm going to be looking into the Samsung Galaxy and what visually impaired support I've got on there. And I'll be looking at the magnifier, the zoom, everything that you can do on it. I just need to get the money to go for it, but I'm certainly interested, because if I can say goodbye to the iPhone for a while, I will.
Okay. Well, we'll just to mention, this is the We Don't Know show, and this is following. I'm just mentioning this, John, because you moved in rather quickly today,
right?
Which is a good thing. You had your main point to make,
right?
Well, I'm sure you've got other points to make.
Right.
But you
You had to say something about you had to mention cigarettes to me, didn't
well,
you?
no, I don't think.
You don't.
We're
think
not sponsored by any tobacco companies, as far as I know, here on Phonic FM. So I don't think people should be encouraged to smoke. Really.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of downside. I realise some people are genuinely addicted.
Right.
And other people find it a social benefit, I suppose.
Okay.
You can have social drinkers.
So I didn't give a very balanced view, Will.
You didn't.
Right. That's
no.
fine. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll practice working on this in the future. Anyway, audience.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinions, obviously.
Yes, indeed.
But they should come out in a balanced context.
Right.
In this case, letting the audience know that you're completely wrong.
Right. Okay.